This video is going to concentrate on converting mixed numerals into fractions. And so again, I'm just going to kind of take you back through dividing. However, what I'm going to do instead of looking at the structure of division and the structure of mixed numerals, I'm going to show you what it means to divide and where all the numbers come from. And so I have, of course, my divisor. This is my divisor. I have my dividend, and up top is my quotient. This is my answer. Alright, now, because of the way that we divided, okay, we kind of have to work backwards to undivide it. And so if you follow our steps, we first decided how many times 6 divided 25 evenly. That was 4. Okay, since we multiplied, or since we divided first, we're going to multiply last when we go backwards. Alright, now at the end of it here, you'll notice that we have 1 left, and we're just kind of, this is the difference between 25 and 24. And so I had to kind of subtract that off. So in order to recreate 25, we take and multiply we're going to multiply the integer portion of the quotient with the divisor. Then we're going to add on the remainder. Okay, that's kind of the opposite of what we did. We subtracted to get the 1 and we divided to get the 4. Okay, well then we're going to add the 1 and multiply the 4. That will give us the 25. Okay, again, if we go back and we look at mixed numerals, okay, in an improper fraction, the 25 was on top. In our mixed numeral, there was no 25. So the question is, how do we get it? But according to our division algorithm here, we go ahead and we just take 6, multiply it into 4, and add 1. That becomes our new 25. And here's that step right here. So take the denominator, and I kind of move in this triangular shape. Denominator times integer plus numerator. And so I multiply, then I add. And so here's the simple step. And I kind of work this as one step. It's more fluid that way. And so just to let you know, there's always a reason why, or at least there usually is. Unless we go really, really deep. But there's almost a reason why, and I don't like people just to accept it and move on. That's how people get really messed over. They don't understand what they're doing. They just make a determination and go. And so I want you to understand there is a place as to, or a reason as to why we do it this way. It's because of that dividing algorithm. And so working backwards through it, 4 times 6 plus 1 is 25, and we get back to the old dividend. And then we divide by the divisor again. So, given a mixed number, multiply the denominator of the fraction by the integer, then add the numerator. That will give you the new numerator. Alright, so let's take a look at one. Let's just make one up on the spot here. How about 6 and 5/8? And we want to convert that into what's called as an improper fraction, meaning the numerator is going to be greater than the denominator. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and multiply the denominator and the integer. It'll give us 48, and then we're going to add the numerator in for a total of 53. That goes over the old divisor or denominator. And there is 6 and 5/8 as an improper fraction. It's that simple. It really is. It just takes practice. Again, if you have a sign issue, do the signs separately. And so if I have -8 1/4, then I'm going to go ahead and know that when I'm done, my answer is negative. So I take the 8 and the 4 and I add them. I multiply them. 4 times 8 is 32 plus 1. 4 times 8 is 32 plus 1 is 33, and it goes back over the old denominator of 4. And the new answer is negative because of this negative out front. And so converting from mixed numeral to fractions is actually slightly easier because you don't really have to go through division. But it still works on the principles of division, on what it means to divide.